A WhatsApp group that became a movement. We've come a very long way, right? Just thinking about where we started from in 2016 to where we are now. Colorado African Cultural Center has come a very long way. And just to talk about it a little bit, let's take a few steps back, talk about what happened in 2016 along the way, some of our defining moments, and just for those of you that don't know about us, you probably heard about us and been to some of our festivals or participated in some of our program. I think it's important to understand where we came from, why this nonprofit came into existence, and how, and what are we trying to accomplish, some of our goals. I think every movement starts with problem that needs to be solved. For Africans in Colorado, I think the biggest was the lack of connection, representation, access to opportunities. They didn't have that access to those opportunities. When I moved to Colorado in 2015 and 2016 and talking to a bunch of people, I started realizing there was a gap. The Africans were struggling to navigate life, from finding jobs to starting a business. We saw a new generation of young Africans losing touch with their heritage. We saw entrepreneurs with talent but no guidance on how to grow and scale their businesses. So some of the motivation behind this was trying to bridge the gap between culture and success. We started with a WhatsApp group. I opened the WhatsApp group, a small step, which ignited literally everything that we have going on right now. The WhatsApp group grew so quickly and became a network of support for Africans in Colorado. And just thinking about it, just everything just looks like yesterday when all of this happened. Our very defining moment was in 2016, the first cultural event. We brought Africans from different backgrounds, Coloradians from different background, race, walks of life, name them. We brought all of them. We were able to celebrate what we now call the Dashiki Festival. A festival where you get to wear the African fabric, enjoy the African food, get to also dance to our music, just be in one place enjoying the African culture. A celebration of African heritage, as we call it. We realize the power of community in events and the unity and integration it creates. This moment is what gave birth to Colorado African Cultural Center. 2020 was a turning point. The pandemic happened, huge impact, and literally everything changed. Events were cancelled. We could not hold the Dashiki Festival that year due to the laws, the distancing, and just what the whole world, the pandemic, the world was going through. Many people in the community lost their job, businesses got closed, students struggled with remote learning and access to technology. The pandemic forced us to rethink our mission and started thinking, how do we navigate with what's happening? How do we pivot? We saw the culture, but then it wasn't enough. Celebrating the culture wasn't just enough anymore. Our community needed real tools and opportunity, giving them the right skills, education, and financial empowerment. And then in 2020, it happened. And you realize that prior to 2020, we've had those that attended Dashiki Festival year after year. They started reaching out. I need help. My career, I'm trying to get a different job. I just started a new business. I don't know how and what to do. Or I want to start a new business. My son needs mentorship. Can you mentor? Different communities are reaching out. How do we do this? How do we do our get together annually? All of this also some of the driving forces behind what happened in 2020, which was a big defining, the decision to pivot to programs we currently have. We expanded to focus beyond culture. And we started building programs to help people with their career, to help businesses, to help educate people with financial literacy, to help our kids get the right mentorship, keep them resilient, and just literally everything. The movement, CSCC, became more than just a cultural center. It became an opportunity to empower our community. It became a resource center where you can come to and get the right information, the right skills for you to thrive. So none of the programs was just built out of the fact that we wanted to have a program now. It was out of a huge demand. We couldn't keep up. We had to put a structure in place, a system in place so we can help more intentionally and be able to either connect them to the right resources and ensure that their needs are getting met. In 2023, we started seeing a huge peak in the programs we have. Tons of people are reaching out in areas of career development, business support, mentorship, and all of that. And then more questions started coming from the community in regards to career, resources for businesses. The parents were very interested in seeing how we could navigate this term tech, and also more adults wanted to get into high-paying jobs. This is what led to some of the programs we added within our career development. We developed a structured curriculum and program to ensure that we're meeting our people's needs beyond just the cultural events. The business development program, where we now were helping entrepreneurs start and scale and manage their businesses. The career development and placement were to guide people into high-paying jobs. Then the Young Tech program, where we were trying to now help pair kids with mentors that could mentor them into these different fields. For example, a kid in high school that had no one to talk to him or guide him in regards to what he's going to college to do. We look for someone within the community that's already in that field that could mentor him. And then the biggest need, which was tech, and then the digital economy focused program around cloud engineering, cybersecurity, cloud compute, Scrum Master, project management. A lot of this were lagging. We couldn't find organizations that could provide these programs to our people in the way they understand it. So that's what led to some of these programs getting curated. We worked with our partners to see how we can add some of this program into what, especially the digital business and marketing program. We needed to equip the community for a future-proof career or future-proof their businesses. This was way beyond now, just doing stuff now to do. And our first batch of trainees in 2023, a lot of them were able to land different jobs. Entrepreneurs from our business workshop secure funding and grew their companies. Young mentorship sections led to STEM scholarships. And this got us thinking to where we are now. How do we reposition ourselves to make sure we're catering to the kids in a better way? When we talk about mentorship and STEM program, what does that gap look like? We had to start doing our research after that, talking to people. For businesses out there, what's the biggest demand? Why do most businesses within our community fail? What are they doing wrong? Some of these questions started coming into place. And we started doing our research, and then we realized that there was a huge gap. The reason why most businesses were failing, the reason why most businesses were never started, because they didn't start, they didn't even know how to start, and they couldn't start the businesses the right way. The reason why our kids learn science in school and we saw a huge gap, and that got us thinking to what can we do to bridge these gaps? How can we position this community to be future-proof, to be in a better place, where they can have all it takes to secure a better job, all it takes to keep their business running. By the end of 2024, we realized that our mission had outgrown the name Colorado African Cultural Center. Our focus was no longer just culture, it was innovation, education, and empowerment. The name Colorado African Cultural Center wasn't just enough anymore. And to better position ourselves with everything we're doing, which is very digital, the digital programs for the Business Accelerator to the Digital Equity Program, which we currently have, to the Young Tech Innovator. We thought having a different name that integrated every aspect of what we do better position us. The motivation, which is more of a reflection from where we started and where we're headed, defining some of this moment with rebranding and expansion of some of our ideas, the ideas of what Colorado African Cultural Center is about. If you look at our impact stories, it's enormous. So many testimonies from when we started. We've served over 60,000. We've impacted over 15,000. Monthly basis, we literally serve anywhere from 500 to 1,000. This is enormous. We're now expanding our partnership to universities, tech companies, looking for investors, now building digital platforms for what we would do for all our programs. And I'm very excited to announce that Colorado African Cultural Center will now be called Colorado African Innovation and Cultural Center, CAICC. Again, the name would be called Colorado African Innovation and Cultural Center. Now positioning us for the future, positioning us to be in a better place with all the digital products, all the digital programming that we have to offer. The future is bright. CAICC is headed in the right direction. If you ask me, it's from everything we've done, which has been community driven, which has been need-based driven, in better serving our community, in better creating the better impact. We don't just want to keep doing stuff to do. We will serve the community better with our new name. Because now, with our expansion in mind, we plan to help over 3,000 businesses by 2027. With our digital business accelerator program, which have to do it for you back end, we can now help businesses start and run without having to worry about any of the process, whether it's recruiting people, whether it's doing your bookkeeping, whether it's creating your policy, whether it's creating your website, your media, name them. We are going to do everything for you. We have a back end engineers, web developers that now can do all the work for you. This enables you to focus on the success and expansion of your business. This is exciting, guys. What about the Young Tech program? We are looking to impact over 5,000 kids by 2027. The Young Tech program that is now in public school districts can be taken hybrid, in person, and also remotely. With the help of our new platform, we'll be able to have this program run from every location in Colorado. Whether you're doing an in-school program, after-school program, independent, you can take our program. You'll be able to take our program from anywhere using our e-learning platform, where you have access to demonstration, you have access to all the hands-on materials can also be shipped to you. You can ship the hands-on materials to you. So these are exciting days. What about the Digital Equity Program, which is our mini grant that we give out every quarter? A program that started last year in trying to help more businesses grow. We designed a Digital Equity mini grant where we give you free website, where we give you specific training, which is a continuation of what we did in 2023, but something unique, different, where we help you start and scale your business. We'll be doing that every quarter. The next cohort is coming up very soon, which is this month. So there's so many exciting news. It's called the African Cultural Center, and we are also expanding our internship with the help of the Digital Equity Program and Business Accelerator. We can now have kids support a business and keep them open. We can now train kids around all the concepts that we're learning with real life experience where they can get hands-on knowledge and have something to put in their resume. We can now empower kids with confidence, with entrepreneurship mindset around all of this concept in AI, quantum, cybersecurity, cloud compute, and also giving them the peace they need, enabling them to be able to demonstrate, talk about what they've done. So the future is so bright. So welcome to Colorado African Innovation and Cultural Center. Thanks for being a part of what we've been doing. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for being there. To all our partners, I say thank you. To all our funders, I say a big thank you. To all those community members that either have showed up to one of our events, supported us in any way, I say thank you. Because of you that we're still in existence, and we'll keep growing, and we'll keep improving, and we'll keep serving this community, brought this whole concept into existence. We can't wait to show you all the great things that we plan to learn this year. Thank you so much. On behalf of myself, the founder of Colorado African Innovation and Cultural Center, the board members, my team, I want to say a big thank you to my team. They're doing an amazing job, keeping everything going, working behind the scenes, the marketing team, all of you guys, everyone plays a big role. Thank you so much. I look forward to where this will take us from here.